I don't know if His Excellency Sandiago Uno joined us or not.
Yes, I've been joining you, Jürgen.
Okay, there we go. I couldn't find you. There it is.
Dankeschön.
It's a pleasure to meet you virtually. And as you know, we have a very long history. I have a very long history with Indonesia. Back when Pak Udin was in charge for the Ministry of Culture and Tourism back in the 2000s, we had the honor of helping represent Indonesia in the United States and Canada. And our publication, Itobo News, was started in Indonesia with the purpose to promote Indonesia as a tourism agency. And at the same time, we started the International Indonesian Council of Tourism Partners, what then emerged into the International Council of Tourism Partners. Eventually, it merged into all of this what we are today. And we've been talking today about our 1-year anniversary for the World Tourism Network and our global discussion on rebuilding travel. Obviously, Indonesia is one of the most important countries in tourism, very diversified, huge country. It's really an honor to have you here. And I wanted to thank you for this. And I wanted to thank also Moody Asturi, who I've worked with back in 2000 on Indonesia to have organized this and be part of it. So I think everyone is ready to hear from you, Minister. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. And would like to apologize a little bit to colleagues in this webinar that I'm calling from a moving vehicle, a car, as I am visiting one of the 5 super priority destinations in North Sulawesi, near Manado. It's called Likupang. My name is Sandiago Saiahudin Uno, and recently I've been asked to join the cabinet as Minister for Tourism and Creative Economy. I'm an entrepreneur by training, and this is really a tough time for Indonesia and the world, in particular, the tourism and creative economy sectors. There are 34 million Indonesians having their livelihood depends on the tourism and creative economy sectors. But we have made it very clear that our first and foremost priority is to ensure that we flatten the curve, we stop the accelerations of the spread of the virus. And
I think we may have lost you.
Early restriction, I'm sorry, with social restrictions is making progress. And if the number continues to improve, I think we are making preparations to start reopening some of the tourism spots like Bali, like Bintan, and several other areas on a free COVID corridor basis. So we look forward to continue the dialogue. In the meantime, we will work hard to flatten the curve. We have also begun vaccinations. So along with the increased adoptions of a very strict and disciplined health protocol, like wearing masks, which is mandatory across nations, social distancing, and washing hands on a regular basis. We're also ramping up testing, tracing, and treatment. And now with vaccinations, we are targeting that 70% of Indonesians will be vaccinated in the next 12 months. And with that, we hope towards the later part of 2021, the sectors will recover, and we hope we could work together along that line. Thank you very much. Danke schön, Jürgen, for letting me share my thoughts, and I look forward to having discussions. Dankeschön.
Termina Kasi, I have to remember my one word in Bahasa, but thank you very much, and we welcome Indonesia and you to be part of our ongoing discussion. This discussion indeed is becoming more and more timely and important, and as you can see, we have a global team right now in 127 countries discussing, and everyone is in the same boat. And I think we can learn a lot from each other and help each other out. And I appreciate your willingness to be part of our group today. And we also from Indonesia, we have Thomas Levy. He is the CEO of the Bali CVB in Indonesia on there. And I don't know, Minister, you're the busy guy. If you want to take any questions from anyone or any comments, if you do.
Please, please, if you have any questions, I have a few minutes before my next event, and I'm happy to take a few of your questions.
Okay, so let's open the floor. If there are any questions or any comments, I know Andrew, go ahead.
Your Excellency, thank you for joining us today. And thank you for your presentation. As you are starting, you're very welcome. As you are starting your vaccinations and inoculations, and Thailand is yet to do that, have you any advice for Thailand? Any do's or don'ts?
We are still too early in the cycle. We started on the 13th of January, and we just finished the first batch, which is for medical workforce. There are 3 million of people on the front lines: doctors, nurses, medical personnel, and now we're just started few days ago with the second batch, which focused on basically the senior citizens who are 60 years above, which is more vulnerable, as well as few of the groups that have higher risk of basically COVID-19 risk. So that's 17.8 million. This include other than senior citizens are public servants, the civil servants, as well as military and police. Also, very, very interestingly, people who work in the tourism and creative economy sectors are getting this priority. So out of the 34 million, some is going to be included in the next batch of 17 million. Our procurement of the, thank you for the clap, Andrew. Our procurement is only up to June 24%. And then the balance is going to be towards the tail end of this year. So we're still learning. We'd like to share that some of the key is on this distributions. We want those vaccines in the arms of the people, not in the stocks, not in the inventory. So we have been telling provincial governments and municipalities, do not overstock. Just go and focus on distributing it, and that would require vaccine administrator, people who have the ability to conduct the inoculations. Secondly, we are getting early data whereby the best or the most optimal timing would be 28 days after the first shot, because we're using Sinovac. And we're using it between 14 to 28 days to obtain the best result. So yeah, the data is still relatively new. We're still learning, and we'd like to share our experience. And we're not in a position to give advice whatsoever.
No, thank you very much, Minister. Thank you. I'm wondering.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Alain Sandiago, Minister, so you understand. Alain was the Minister of Tourism for the Seychelles for quite some time. He had a question. Go ahead, Alain.
Yes, I think, Minister, listening to you and listening to Andrew of Thailand, I think it is important for us to refer to what the World Health Organization said just 2 days ago. We cannot count anymore on just the vaccines. We have to also keep the measures into place. If we don't do that, we will fail badly. So as we look at injections into arms of people, yes, be vaccinated is the first thing that we should all do. Very true. But this won't give you tourism at the end of the day. We need also to be looking at our key USPs. Indonesia has a lot because I've visited it often enough. You have a lot of interesting assets that the world still doesn't know. I mean, I swam with your jellyfish that doesn't bite, and I was amazed because we also have them here, but ours sting. But you have so many unique selling points. And how countries will be able to tell that to the world to attract specific groups of people to make the effort to come to you against going somewhere else. This is the key to the success of tourism. If we stay and do what we did 5 years ago or 4 years ago, we will fail badly. And I salute Jürgen, because Jürgen has been giving us all this medium to tell the world of things that we do. When he invents a new podcast and says, through YouTube today, he makes his own news wires. This is the way forward. How do we tell the world what we have? I mean, your pink dolphins is a World Heritage Site. But if you do a survey, how many people know about it, you will find that very few know about it. And I think this is where every tourism minister, every tourism professional must today sit and say, what I have, how do I tell the world what I have? And I salute you to be here. It shows that Indonesia is on the move, to see a young minister moving forward so fast.
Thank you, Minister. Well, I know, I mean, I'm here in North Sulawesi, near Manado, and we have designated this as one of the 5 super priority destinations. But, you know, we need to work very hard because like north part of Sulawesi, only known to very few, I guess, a few of the target markets. Don't talk about, we don't really have to talk about the international communities. Even in Indonesia itself, we're struggling to introduce these spots. So that's why I'm working very hard. I attend all the webinars, as many as I can. I tweet it, I use social media. I have about 7.7 million followers in my Instagram. I have a YouTube channel that dedicate towards developing basically knowledge about tourism and creative economy. So yeah, thank you for reminding me. And yeah, I really would count on the network of World Tourism Network to help each other, in particular during this very difficult time.
In one of our discussions, Minister, we had an ongoing discussion led by Dr. Taleb Rifai, who was the former UNWTO Secretary General. He will be joining us a little bit later. Was the issue of domestic and regional tourism. And I think Indonesia, specifically, it's such a huge country, has a great potential of doing exactly that. And I don't know, you know, how this would play into your plans. I don't know if we lost the minister.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
okay.
No. I'm here, but I need to move.
No problem.
So yeah, we're here. We have the GM here of the hotel. They want to say hi to everybody. We have the police, all wearing masks, all doing social distancing. I'm very happy to connect with you all, and hopefully from beautiful Manado, we would like to welcome the World Tourism Network and hope that after the pandemic, you could visit us. Thank you very much and good luck. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, and thank you for attending. All the best.